So this week, corn harvest just hit. We tore into corn, yeah, everything has been working. I had to do a little fixing on the combine, yeah, had some weather in there, but we got going on corn, we finished up cleaning the barn and getting it ready for reconstruction. So tomorrow morning, my dad is going to run to Menards for me with the gooseneck and get our lumber. We're going to frame up. We'll start framing up here next week, but we finished getting it all cleaned out, and the old header off the top of the milk house and off the walls, and yeah. So now the only thing in here is bees wings from drying corn. So we are going to start in on her. But I wanted to get rolling on corn. When the weather, we had to get started on corn. So I've been drying corn. You guys will see me get started. Yeah. Like I said, a little fixing in there. And we finished cleaning the barn out. The kids and my wife did most of the cleaning. It looks pretty good in the old barn, you know? So, yeah, check out Harvest here. I think you guys will enjoy it. And we're going to try and get this milk house done. It's going to be a lot of content on that. And corn harvest here for a little bit. But, yeah. Make sure the girls are enjoying their barn. So Bernice here gets tied up because she eats faster than everybody else. We give them grain. Bernice, so I gotta untie her when everybody's done eating. So we might get them out on corn stalks here next week too. I'd like to do that. But hi, Jody. So yeah, check out the harvest video. And we're gonna keep working on the barn and combining. All right, so Saturday night now, I got the combine home, switched it over to corn. I got the corn head out of the shed, greased her, oiled her up. I think we're gonna go try it. At least get a hopper full tonight or something. It's getting late and I'm kind of tired, but I want to open it up and let's see. We're gonna start on our worst cornfield. So you don't get your hopes too high. Start on the poor stuff and work forward. So we're gonna put the first corn into the harvester of the year. And it's running, I don't know, 19% probably average. So trickle it in at first until the spout gets shined up. There was burnt crap and stuff kind of stuck to it. So we will start out kind of slow and trickle, and then hopefully we can just run it. There we go. Like I said, trick for now. Because sometimes we got to raise the auger up a little bit more. When you add the corn, it'll kind of tip. So far, it looks all right. Maybe go a little more. So I got her up a little bit high, so it's leaking a little. But I think that'll straighten out as I open up the slide and let more corn go. It'll drop. Yeah, see it's starting to settle in a little bit more. So now it's not leaking, but I'm gonna lower it just a hair. I gotta let you guys go. So I let it roll ahead an inch or two, and it, yeah, there we go. We're good. Yeah, it's kind of a cool deal how this works. I won't start the dryer till tomorrow, but because we can put quite a bit in the harvester first. Yeah. Here's the corn going in the harvester. So there it is, corn coming off the spout into the harvester. That's right in the middle. So it's kind of cool. So I gotta haul some corn for my neighbor, John. And yeah, I forgot. So I didn't have any clearance lights on the trailer. So I should have recorded what I did, but it was just a trailer plug. A lot of times when you're having a light problems with a trailer, it's in the plug. And on this trailer, clearance lights and tail lights are on a different circuit. So fix that in the rain and in the cold because they don't have a big shop, which is fine. But yeah, we're gonna haul some corn for John today. Combined yesterday there. I was gonna show you guys, but I'll wait until hopefully tomorrow we can get combine again. I'm obviously working on the barn. Yeah. And then probably tomorrow we'll fire the dryer up. But yeah, we're gonna haul some corn to the rail terminal co-op. Yeah. Oh, you can see my farm down there. It's a little tight fit. That's all right. You got to get some practice backing. So I said, you know what? Looks like it's about done raining today. Let's load the dryer. Let's start the dryer tonight. It'll be fun to watch the dryer because it's wet and it's cool, so it's really gonna steam. Fired it up. Of course, the master, it was sticky, and screw around with that. Got it going. Well, then load circuit worked. The harvester auger started, the jump auger didn't. I'm like, what the heck? So I swapped the outlets around on here. I thought, well, maybe one of the outlets is bad. Nope. I grabbed the cord, and all it shot sparks out of there. Well, here the wire got pulled in the cord. So I just rewired that. Let's see what it does. Oh, let's see. There we go. I love those lights up there. Oh yeah. You can hear it. So we'll plug the harvester in. Here's hoping. There we go. So yeah, there's corn going in the dryer. So it'll fill this first column, then it'll go to this one, then to this one, and then when it's full, that mercury switch, that's what it is. There's a paddle in there, it'll turn, and it's a mercury switch, and it'll shut it down. Then we'll fire it up. But yeah, the wind's blowing pretty good, so a lot of dust. I'm gonna go start winterizing the sprayer while this is loading. Yeah, it looks like it's flowing okay. Yeah, we got into some wetter corn, so I got the fines. Now it's Wednesday afternoon. We're getting back to combining. Yesterday did quite a bit of stuff, but no combine because it rained all day. I hauled that corn and then started winterizing the sprayer, then got the dryer going. Then we measured up the milk house for all the lumber that I need, or most of it. So we started doing that, and then to move the old 720, pull start that. It was in, yeah, kind of a long story, but yeah, dried all the corn in the wet bin. So I got to get some more corn combine, hammer this out quick. This is the heart of the field, and this farm here was a disappointment this year, but the corn in the middle is so good. I hired this applied and it was not good, but we are going to get back to combining and work on the milk house, hopefully a bunch tomorrow. Plan on combining fairly hard this afternoon and tonight, and then hopefully work on the barn a bunch tomorrow because I'll be around home combining so I can watch the dryer. But yeah, let you guys know how this ends up. So I have to get this job done. They're talking cold tonight, maybe not that cold, but it'll be close, and then tomorrow night probably freeze hard. So I am winterizing the sprayer, and if you're wondering how you winterize the sprayer, I went and got 20 gallons RV antifreeze, and I pour that in there, and I just go out and spray it until it doesn't come out. So there we go. I sprayed it out. It's just kind of dribbling the last of it, but I do see pink, you know, RV antifreeze coming out of the sprayer nozzles now. So that means we should have it all pushed out, and it should just be RV antifreeze now. That's good because there's a lot of water in the system. Yep, there's some pink stuff. Yep, dribbling out of there. So that's good. So the sprayer is winterized. A lot to do yet this fall, but that's one less thing. If it gets cold, I don't have to worry about it. I really like my sprayer. I haven't probably talked about it much on the YouTube channel, but this is Gator McCluskey. Some of you guys will know who Gator McCluskey is. That's why I named him Gator McCluskey, because he's a row gator. So, good name for him. One thing I want to check is the inductor. Make sure. Yeah. That looks pretty pink in there. Yeah, I think it's all right. So I got the dryer fired up, and I want to run 210 degrees. That's there. But when you first start it up, the gas needs to, like, I don't know, the solenoids or something needs to find where it needs to go or something. So it'll hunt and it'll run way, way up. So I gotta sit here and babysit the gas. It takes about 2 minutes, then it's fine. So then we'll put we'll let it run for a minute, then I'll turn the dry conveyors on, and then we'll just Let her go. I got some greasing done on the combine. Should have showed you guys. Typically what I do, because I don't take that many acres off in a day working by myself, I'll kind of grease one side of the combine a day, which is still like a dozen times more than the book requires it to get combined. But when you're only doing 10, 15 acres a day or 20 acres a day, yeah. But I still like to check it over and grease it, check the oil. So yeah, dryer is running. I'm gonna start this up. Charlie and I are gonna be combining today. He's got a cough, so he stayed home. So since I got Charlie with me, we're just gonna leave the Grand truck parked here because we're combining right at home. It'll take a little bit more time, but not much, and then he can just hang out. And yeah, so I am gonna unload this one, and then I am going to start the TranStar and then plug in the 1456. Everything starts a little easier. So the moisture sensor, something's up with it, because it was telling me I was 33%. It's wetter corn, but it ain't that dang wet. Like it would be ground to nothing if it was 33%. And I'm getting, you know, the kernels aren't damaged, not a ton of cob. It's fine. We're getting good cobs coming out the back of the combine, so I don't know. Maybe it just got a wet spot and kind of plugged it, and so hopefully it straightens out. Because yeah, we don't want to combine 30% corn, let alone at one point it's at 32, 33. So yeah. Yeah, it's in the upper 20s though. With fungicide on it and stuff, but good corn, really. Just good corn. So Charlie and I were combining along. It's going good, yields are good. The average keeps climbing, we're up over 205, and then I plugged the feeder house. I thought, well, that's weird. It's awful tough, a lot of green out there. You know, the plants are still green, and went, huh, that's odd. So then got it going, reversed it, took off, and it did it twice again. And finally this time the feeder house just wouldn't turn. And I'm thinking it's in the slip clutch, because so that is sitting crooked, this is warm. If it was a bearing out on the shaft, I don't think you'd be able to, the feeder house chain would have skipped or something. So I'm gonna pop this apart, see what it is. Hopefully it's pretty simple and we can get back to combining. Well, I did get the slip clutch taken apart, and that's what it was. If you look at these dogs, there's nothing left of them. So that's why it was skipping and slipping. And the keyway is cracked on this shaft. Now, I'm not pulling this whole shaft apart. Those bearings aren't real old, and maybe we'll rebuild the feeder house again one of these days, maybe next year or something. It doesn't have that many hours on this feeder house, but it cracked out that keyway. So I'm going to weld the keyway, which really shouldn't hurt, because even if you want to take that bearing out, yeah, it's still smaller than this shoulder. So I'm going to weld that keyway in, and let's hope I got it centered just right so that hub goes on over it. But I don't trust it. I got the broken piece there, just putting that in, and makes me nervous. So I'm going to weld it up. So I'm on my way to Downing, Wisconsin to get parts, and because they have it in stock, some used ones that are probably fine, they'll work and we can get running. So that's where I am headed right now. All right, so moment of truth. It is, I don't know, just 8:07, and I got the slip clutch put back together, welded it. We'll see how it goes here. Welded the keyway. I had to really pound that on. I tried grinding my weld down, but it was just tight. It's really hard to, with a welder and a disc grinder, to get it just perfect. But I think I got it on there, so we're gonna try it. See what happens. Well, sounds like it's going. And the head was running, but it was the feeder house that wasn't. So if it starts taking the corn away, we know it's good. And I'll know when I start seeing it come up on the yield monitor that it's getting grain. Oh yeah, it's getting grain. So yeah, all right, let's hope it's good. We're good. We don't have to worry about it again for a long time. I don't know that I don't really plan on getting rid of this combine. I guess I kind of like to just hold on to it, I guess. It's been one of those combines I really like. All right. So I ended up combining last night till, I don't know, around a little after 10, quarter after 10, something like that. Got 4 hoppers through it. It's working good. That corn's wet, so we're going to move today to some of the furthest away. One of the furthest away farms. But that was non-fungicide corn. This was fungicide corn, and where at home here, where I didn't have fungicide, it's way drier than the stuff with fungicide. So yield is better with the fungicide, but this, of the 3 farms that didn't get fungicide, 2 of them I'm not too worried about, just because they're kind of isolated. They're up, off. They're not close to other fields, or other corn. They're kind of surrounded, isolated, with trees and stuff. The one piece is pretty good size. The other one is all right, but not too worried about them. But they're drier. We're gonna let the stuff at home here probably dry out a little bit more, and maybe tomorrow we're gonna throw some fence up and try and get the cows out on corn stalks here where I did combine. So yeah, but I am going to hopefully get going on switching farms and combining somewhere else. So yeah, it's going to be crazy the next couple weeks, but we will get back to interviews for sure. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks.